Yo, 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 what's up, Facebook Live? It's your boy, the Persistent Mitchell, coming to you Monday, June 22nd. Hadn't been on here a couple of days. Took Father's Day to chill. Saturday, I think I worked early. And usually I get on live after I've been to the gym, after I've watched some Thomas Sowell videos, some interviews. Because I'll be needing that early in the morning to keep me right, so to speak. Make sure this is good. Change my angle up so a little bit. So today I did a little different. I made my shake early because sometimes it's a distraction. I end up putting too much of something or too little of something in the shake, and then it don't taste right. So now it tastes perfect because I didn't have the camera to contend with, I guess. Hope all you fathers out there had an awesome Father's Day. Wish you guys a happy Father's Day. Anybody that I didn't hit up, what up, brother? Saturday was awesome. Can't wait to go do the steak and eggs. Man, I gained like 3 or 4 pounds between Saturday night and Sunday, so I had to go get it in the gym this morning. I did 2 sessions of cardio, so I did 2 20-minute sessions of cardio. Which was crazy. I never do that, but I felt guilty. I felt super guilty. And dinner yesterday was awesome. So my wife, I'll show you guys something. The best gift I can ever get. So my kids all got me cards. They all got me cards. My wife made me breakfast. That wasn't even off the norm. She always makes me breakfast. Nice. That's what's up. So, but I got this cup. So I'm looking at this box. I'm thinking, is it a watch? I don't need another watch. I got my watch. I can tell my watches now. No, they got me this cup. So look at the cup. Look at the cup. Now, if anybody know me, you know I teared up when I saw it. Look at this. Look at this. This was us in California on Redondo Beach Pier. Is that not awesome or what? Look. You are witnessing a man being loved. Like my kids appreciate me most of the time. My wife appreciates me all the time. I have to make a point to not take her for granted because I have such a good life. I have such an awesome support system. I wish other people could experience what I have, which, you know, they say if you live well, you earn well. So something to be said. It's not from the outside in, it's from the inside out. If you live well, you earn well. It comes out in the texture of your voice. It comes out, yes, isn't it amazing? It's amazing. It's I tell you, anybody that knows me know I teared up. Like, you're like, what's wrong, Daddy? What's wrong, Daddy? I'd let them know that, hey, Daddy goes and I bring it every day. I maximum effort every day. I never stop. Like, they know that I'm determined. And I'm determined. You see, I put the title, it says FOPO. So what is FOPO? Fear of other people's opinions. So that leads into fear of other people's opinions. Like, I was... After I did that one video and it got like 2,000 views, I kind of clammed up a little bit. Like it made me a little nervous. And I started running to people out in public and they were like, right on, you know, hey, awesome job. And that need to be spoken and your point of view was amazing. But then I had certain people shoot darts at me and tell me that I was wrong and how can you be and you out of touch because of this and because of that and it made me climb up for a little bit. Like it did, but I start saying all the evidence. So I'm sitting here thinking, I've been reading Thomas Sowell because I wanted to know, like I've always said, I talk about this all the time, those 100 years, I want to know about it because it couldn't be what they said it was. And you know how if you tell one person a secret, and the secret might be, hey, such and such over there got a broken toe. And if you tell 10 people, by the time it gets back to you, if such and such and fell off a thing and she broke her neck and all this, because it just isn't true. When information passes so many things, everybody add their opinion to it, and it becomes something that wasn't even close to what it was. Oh, I think about that, like Thomas Sowell. I never heard of this guy. This guy's the age of my mom. He's wrote 16, 17 books, and he studies the pathology of America. He studies, and he's an economic teacher. He's a PhD, multiple PhDs, economic major. And he talks about all these things about growth and how it can be and retrogression and how it was and how it is and some of the good intentions and how they became bad. And it didn't make them bad people. It means that they didn't look far enough down the line to see things. So I got a couple of books that I've been getting into. And I got books on my phone, which I can't share with you, but I can share with you the ones that's paperback. Like I said, I enjoy going to Barnes & Noble because I want them to be around. So this one, I know everything is backwards. So I'm going to get a camera where everything is turned around the right way because it drives me nuts. Economic facts and fallacies. He talks about some of the things and how people say, well, you know, you get this political office. And the premise of his whole thing is so you got all these politics. People get all these politics, and the politics become biased towards a group. So they have these certain stipulations for the group, but in actuality, they hurt other groups. So if you give these other people these special treatments, you're actually injuring the other groups. And what he says through history, that it's all over the world. So the Malaysians hate the Chinese. The Jews and the Germans were prosecuted, like persecuted, so I'm saying it wrong, persecuted for just giving effort. The Malaysians, they got into office and they did all these things to make where the Malaysians will have better success, and it didn't work because it was just the work ethic. It was the work ethic that these people came with that is just across the board, like they dominate science and math. And so I think about this. So you got these black politicians come in and you got these biased laws, these biased things are put in place to help black people. But in turn, they actually retard black people because it's the things you don't go through in order to get it. Because it's just like when you hit the lottery, why they call it, how detrimental it is. The money wasn't the biggest prize. The money isn't the biggest prize. It's the process of you growing to get to the money. So the money comes after the success. So as you grow, then things come to you. So here's another book, Intellectuals and Society. Now look how massive this book is. I can't wait to read it. I got like 5 books I'm reading right now. But this is what I'm on right now. So this and the lies teachers told me in school. So this one, you can see I got stuff highlighted. This book is called White Guilt by Shelby Steele. And what he talks about is white guilt is black power. So you got white folks, and this will hold true right now. White people don't want to be stigmatized as being racist. So when they're having a discussion with a black person and they don't see eye to eye, and the black person is feeling a certain kind of way, they throw out, hey, you're being racist. So then a white person doesn't want to be stigmatized as being racist, so they do these extra things. The Great Society, affirmative action, minimum wage laws, these things that came into place, hey, to try to keep them going, say, okay, well, here we go. But instead, they don't use those muscles and grow how they should. Like it's a thing that you have to do in order to be prosperous. It's like I said, so they say all these different ethnic groups go to these different countries and still do the same thing. So just like in California, there's Chinese restaurants all over the place. Guess what? In Malaysia, there's Chinese places all over the place. They're all over the place. Everywhere they go, it's the same. And usually they don't even get into politics. You don't hear about too many Chinese people in politics. But why are they number one? Because it's the work ethic. Like I said, why the lottery doesn't work. The lottery is a giant failure. These people get the money. I had somebody, I wasn't really privy to everything that was going on, but somebody hit a lottery and came and bought 2 cars for their friends. And I thought, And what happens when you got to pay for those tags? Because a car that's more expensive is more expensive. So you buy an Explorer Sport, you're going to spend more money on maintenance on that Explorer Sport than a regular Explorer. It's just how it works. So you get somebody, hey, here you go, here's a new car. When the tags come due, when the tires wear out, when something breaks, all that is more money. So like I said, you got to know how to attain before you can maintain. When you get set up into these unrealistic spots, like athletes at 21 getting millions of dollars, and at 41 they're broke, it's rightfully so. It's the actual how it should go. Get this money. Hey, everybody see the money, see the flash, see the glitter, see the glam, see the fame. They see the new cars, the jewelry, and all those things, and they become yes men. So now you have people that don't say, hey, bro, you need to read some books. You need to be around some people with some wisdom. You can't hang out with your age group. You got to hang out with people that's doing better than you in different avenues so you can grab some of that and use that wisdom when the money goes away. Because, the money is important, but it's not most important. It's not most important. You get it all of a sudden. You see these guys come out and say, well, hey, what can you do? I can run a football. Well, how's that going to help my marketplace? How's that going to help us bring something into the marketplace better? It doesn't. Then these guys that go and they still hang on to their name for so long, and then their name goes away. And their money goes away too. And their image goes away. And the person they thought they was goes away. And you got this grown man that's 40 plus years old that's a child because he hasn't developed. You know? I think about, Chicago. So Chicago this week, they broke their own record. And I'm not saying that as a good thing. 102 people shot. 102 people. What is going on? It's because of those disparities, those things. Hey, people that's going to work and something to lose ain't out there doing that. You got to think about it. The people that got something that, hey, I'm not going to go shoot up something. I got 4 people that depend on my effort. Daddy, make it happen, Daddy. Hey, wait. My daddy went and did what? He's in jail and we got to move. What? They taking the car? Then you think about it. You got to think about who's out there doing that. Told you that's the great society. Hey, give money. Generations of just giving money without any thing in return. Like my man said, the white guilt. Here we go. We don't want to be stigmatized as racist, so let me go ahead and give it to them and keep it going. And no, it's detrimental. I told you, it had great intentions, but in the long run, it was bad. It was horrible. Like I said, I haven't played the lottery. I played the lottery once, and it was because I had a change. And the guy said, well, $6 million, you want to just play it? I don't even know if I scratched it right. And that was the only time I never even thought about it from that point. I never even thought about it after that. It was like, whatever. You know, who knows? I could have won. It would have messed up everything I also had been doing. It would have screwed up my life, although it would have been great in that moment. But the rest of my life could have been screwed up. And my kids said, well, Daddy, what you did, Daddy didn't do nothing. Daddy got lucky. How do you explain luck to someone? You don't. You don't. So I just wanted to jump on here and tell you guys that, of course, I always want to finish with a prayer. Hey, you guys, give a special prayer to Chicago. Give a special prayer to the police department, for police reform. And like I said, it ain't all on them because the behavior has to be different. Hey, after a while, I get work too. Hey, if I have some people coming in, I'm selling a car and I get a bunch of people coming in that just want to lowball me and do me dirty and lose money to sell them something. After a while, I get stigmatized to start thinking everybody's that way too. So it's just some food for thought. Like, you people are not perfect. That's why we're human beings. We're not going to be perfect. And every life, it means a lot. It means a lot to me. Like I tell you, Black Lives Matter, only certain lives matter to them. What about all these people that are lost in despair and dying and they don't know what to do? I tell you, the one guy told me, hey, they signed up for it. I didn't sign up for LA when I got shot at. I didn't sign up for LA when I got robbed at gunpoint. You know what I'm saying? By somebody I knew, just to have some drugs and wanted money and decide they would pull a gun out and say, empty your pockets. Tell you, it's despair, and we got to pray for these folks. Like I said, I don't believe in just giving out money. I believe that you got to have something, and they got to see something different. You got to have some goals. You got to have some desires. You got to have somebody to help you along the way. Like I've had people help me along the way, but I put myself out there, and I'm not afraid to fail. And I think that school's doing it wrong because failure is part of the process of success. Like you go and try something, and the first time, you're not going to do it right because you don't know. You just got to take a stand, go with it, and if it don't work, go the other way. If it may cost you $5,000, $10,000, who cares? If you're determined to do it, nothing's going to stop you. Like going broke is not going to stop you. Having a poor mindset will stop you. So we all can be prosperous in this. Like it's not going to be everybody. Oh yeah, and I got to say something. So these masks, how? Stop. Like how? They got us wearing these masks and I see people embracing it. I'm like, oh, it's cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. I felt like I was sitting there. I was the only one feeling disturbed by it. Like this month has been horrible for me. I've been trying to work on myself and try to have some stability in my life for my kids so I can have that strong front for them to know that, hey, but this is new. This is new. This is new. We lost our freaking mind. Oh, what happened to the flu? The flu just went away. All of a sudden, the flu ain't killing 60,000 people no more every year. Stop. We better than this. I'm in the gym and I have to go to the gym every day because I'm frustrated. I know my energy ain't right. I'm at work. Hey, the worst month I've had in my career this month. My energy ain't right. My energy is not right. And I try to fake it, but the subconscious mind don't take a joke. When you feel a certain way, it comes out. Even though I try my best, and my kids know that I'm giving it my all, and I always try to put pressure on myself, and I stay consistent. And sometimes things just don't work out my way. I don't blame anyone. I blame the politicians with all this craziness that's going on, and how every 4 years we got to deal with white people being racist, Republicans being racist, Democrats all about the people. I can't believe you being this way. I can't believe you acting like this. Well, you forgot where you out of touch, where you come from. Hey, I've always been the same. I've always been the same. I've just grown. I've just continued to grow. And as I grow and expose myself to new ideas and new opportunities, things come. Things come. And I'm like, well, I never knew that. You know, I never knew that. I never knew that. Time is so, like I said, these guys been around. Why haven't we heard about these guys? Well, we know Jay-Z. Oh, such and such. Systemic racism. Shut up. Like how you think about it when you in your car. Why is the rearview mirror so little? You can't keep looking back. You'll run into something. You got this giant windshield, but yet you stay stuck in a rearview mirror. Stop. Like, tell me this. How do you be happy? Oh, let's rip down these statues. That's history. So there was some bad, but there's some good to it too. You got to look at all the sides. You got ignorant people that ain't read a book ever. Let's rip it down. This guy was a racist. He had slaves. Slavery been going on since the beginning of time. Africans enslaved other Africans. Jews, well, now I don't know what Jews did. They all enslaved one another. But yet, we are stuck. Rear view mirror, the little mirror, we in that mirror. How do you be happy? I talk to people and I'm like, how? Okay, we getting off the phone. How are we going to be happy? How am I supposed to walk into my day with a smile on my face? Because I'm so worried about what happened in 1920, what happened in 1890. I don't know none of those people. Tell you, we got to stop wearing masks, looking stupid. Come on. Oh, yeah, such and such, such and such. What happened to the flu? Told you can't just fall. I tell you, a man that stands for nothing falls for everything. You don't believe in something, I tell you, I take a stand. And you ain't got to like me. Like I said, you don't. And for one, if we ain't done no business and you ain't interacted with my family and you ain't helped me be prosperous and you ain't brought something to me that make me feel better about myself, we ain't got to talk. I prefer we don't talk. Like, seriously. Tell you, I got on here and I didn't want to go there, but you guys know I was going to go there once I started talking about it. Because it bothers me. And I'm sure it bothers you too. No, but you know what? We got dispensaries and we got alcohol. Numb America. You can't go to church. You can't go to church. Numb America. Let's go ahead and numb America. They'll just forget about it. They don't need to go to church. That's how we fight this Satan. Tell you, I wish I had the Bible somewhere close. I would go because I stay in the Bible too. That's the most important book because it tells you stories. It's examples and warnings. Read some of the warnings, and it's happening right now. Read some of the warnings. They say what is good becomes bad, and what's bad becomes good because people are confused. The weed and the alcohol, numbed up. Stop. Put a mask on. Look stupid. Pass out. It's 100 degrees outside. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Systemic racism. They holding us back. Who holding you back? People that taught you that stupid shit is holding you back. Get out the rearview mirror. It's little for a reason. That big ass windshield is what you're supposed to be looking through. No, let me look at it. Oh my God, look what they did to people back in such and such. They did such and back in such. Shut up. How do you walk out? So I guess you just walk out and don't be happy. I run across some miserable people. Like I said, it really hurts me. It does. Tell you, I was fully attacked. Like the attack is real. I hear you. The attack is real. They come at you so hard and you're like, oh, well, what do I do? Because it must be true because so many believe it. They say when you follow the masses, usually the masses are wrong. The masses don't know what they're talking about. Yet we know. Here we go. Turn on the TV, turn off the TV. I'm pretty sure that I know this sounds crazy, but I've been looking at like ESPN. I unsubscribed to it on YouTube because I think I might not be watching sports anymore. I don't believe in what they believe in. Systemic racism. We dominate sports. All the sports. You're rich. How are you able to say that? Colin Kaepernick, stop pouting. You got your spot took. You scrub. Stop. Oh, I'm going to be an activist now. No, you was riding the bench. That's why you wasn't doing that when you was starting. Something to be said. How sour grapes. Everybody get behind him. Here we go. They say these riots, we got a pandemic, we got riots, and we got, it's another one, all together in 1 year. 2020, man, they've made a mockery of 2020. Just made it disastrous. I kid you not, like I said, my kids can't go nowhere. My kids are going crazy, they're going stir crazy. We got a nice crib, and it ain't enough. Like, I always thought that my world has to be bigger. Hey, I can't just be like, well, I'm black. A black is a piece of me. It's not the whole of me. You think about it. Do you have a car, a certain color? You say, well, which one of those Expeditions is yours? Oh, mine's the red one. That's it. That's it. Mine's the red one. But what's in it? Well, it's got leather. It's got air-conditioned seats. It's got a moonroof. It's got such and such. It turns itself. It parks itself. It doesn't have these sensors. Has the front camera on it. Oh, that's the truth? Oh, no, but hey, my blackness leads everything. I'm black. No, it's a piece of me. It ain't the whole of me. I tell you, it drives me crazy. That's why I had to get out of Cali. Like I said, like, hey, I'm so thankful that my wife came into my life because she exposes me to things that I would have never even gave a shot. My kids get to do things that daddy wouldn't do. Hey, I'm doing new things at 48 years old. I am. I'm doing new things that I'm like, I would never do that. I guess I did it and it was fun. It was fun. I had a good time. I tell you, we got to stop. Get out the rearview mirror. That little ass mirror is dominating you. The windshield, which is the future, you don't want to look in. Oh man, we black. Oh man, systemic racism. They ain't doing this. Then shut up and stop preaching that. Stop. Oh my God. Oh, this such and such ain't killed so many black people. Change your behavior. Hey, I get pulled over. Yes, sir. You know why I pulled you over? I'm pretty sure I was going too fast. Plain and simple, I was going too fast. Yeah, you were. You ran through that light. Yeah, I know, and I apologize, man. Hey, I was thinking about something else. I said, you know what? I get it, man. Go ahead and go. Every time it happened to me, most of the time. Ask my wife how many tickets she got. She been pulled over. It's reversed now. I told you, when you give special preferential treatments to certain groups, you hurt the other groups. Hurt the other groups. And it don't work anyway because it retards them. They don't really go through the real process of getting there. Told you why the lottery don't work. Here you go. Here's $1 million. Oh, thank you. Next you know, bow. They didn't kill themselves because they didn't try to live up to something that they weren't. Understand, they weren't. Athletes, I tell you, hey, I'm not forcing my kids. I'm not forcing my kids to try to make it in any sports. I'm not forcing them to try to make it in any sports. If they make it, fine. But what we do, we have a time every day that they got to read. They got to come talk to daddy. That's right, I'll hit it for sure. We hit the links. They got to read. They got to tell daddy what they've experienced because comprehension and new ideas, that's what America's built on, right? Opportunity, freedom, entrepreneurship. Another one of those days, y'all. Put your mask on. Hey, be afraid of everything. I tell you, I fear nothing. Hey, I tell you, they're going to find me dead somewhere climbing some new mountain. What was Kieran doing over there? Yeah, he had talked to somebody and they had the experience and they said they wouldn't did it and it was incredible. So he wanted to go try it. You won't find me in my house, sitting around, sick, being safe. So you think giving it a shot is risky? Wait till they give you the bill for not giving it a shot. For holding on to all the things that ain't true. Like I said, if I tell the secret to one person, and when the secret comes back, you guys have done, I know y'all guys have done this, you come back around, they're nowhere close to what you said. Tell y'all, the masses, you got to believe. You got to believe this isn't what it's set up to be, y'all. Tell you the churches are closed and the dispensaries are open. What's wrong with that? They ain't closed one liquor store. Numb America. Defund the police. Nobody want that. Don't go wanting what you don't want. You just got to be careful. With that being said, somebody hit me up. Somebody hit me up. With that being said, like I'm say a prayer at the end, like I always do, like I'm starting to do, I should say. But hey, I love you guys all. So with that, Father God, we come to you and say thank you for blessing us with another day. And we ask that you pray for people in Chicago that they will get it together, or if someone can help them. We ask you continue to give us strength in this crazy time, that we may continue to go forward and praise your name and walk in your likeness and work in your will and fight this terror. The people on this Facebook Live, I hope that your day is great. I hope that you get all the prosperous things you want and that you walk and you make someone else happy. Pray for my kids, pray for my family, pray for all my extended family, my brother-in-law in Salt Lake. I pray for you and your family. And this we pray, amen. Thank you guys. I love you all. Take care. Enjoy your day. The Persistent Mitchell, and I'm out.